Pop culture is turning its lens on the lives of people with autism. What are they getting right? What are they getting wrong? Ahead on Science Goes to the Movies. Welcome to Science Goes to the Movies, a look at the stories of science and how they change our culture. I'm Faith Saley. Today we're talking about the Ben Affleck movie, The Accountant, and I'm joined by Dr. Pilar Trelles, child and adolescent psychiatrist at the Seaver Autism Center for Research and Treatment. Pilar, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me here, Faith.
In The Accountant, Ben Affleck's character, Chris, has limited social capacity but is great with puzzles, numbers, and high-caliber sniper rifles.
You're different. Sooner or later, different scares people. You think if you don't fight back, then maybe they'll like you. Stop picking on you, calling you a freak. Victim or not, make a decision.
Your son is a remarkable young man. It wouldn't surprise me if he has more in common with Einstein, Mozart, and Picasso than he does with us. He has highly advanced cognitive skills. The obsessive personality.
Can our son lead a normal life?
Define normal. Maybe he's capable of much more than we know.
Say you're the head of the Sinaloa cartel. Who can you trust to track your stolen cash? He's capable of coming in cold, uncooking years of books, and getting out alive. Imagine the secrets this guy has.
Who are you?
Can our son lead a normal life?
Define normal.
Okay, lots to talk about just in the trailer. Let's start with the tagline. Can our son lead a normal life? Define normal. It's a great line in a movie, but does that ring true to you?
You know, we have this word, we talk about normal. And, what is normal? Who is normal? All parents have somewhat of a preconception of what you think your child is going to be or what you think. So if you are great in sports, you might want your child to be great in sports, and they might have other strengths.
Is there any kind of answer to that from your point of view?
I mean, yes, we have normative tests that put kids, within what, most people function at. And yes, we talk, from a statistic perspective. For me is that child happy? Is he functioning? And he's able to do what he's supposed to be doing? If he's struggling with friendship, how can we support that?
As an expert who works with autism, what did you think of the movie of The Accountant? Did you like it?
I mean, it's entertaining, I will say that. I don't think it's the best portrayal of what autism is. I think it does a couple of things well. It shows that all kids with autism are different, and that all of them have different strengths. It portrays the idea of the doctor and the treatment center, of this safe environment where children can develop and you can help them learn, about their, difficulties and work towards making them better. So I think it's done. That is done very, very nicely. I think that he's unhappy not because he is autistic. He's unhappy because he didn't receive the help that he was supposed to receive when he was a child.
And not just help, I mean, just fundamental love, having nothing to do with being autistic, right?
He's unhappy not because, it has nothing to do with him being
So
spectrum.
I think this is part of the question about autism is people wonder how to understand it. You know, is it a disorder? Is it a handicap? Is it just a different way of living? And that all gets folded into the question of what is normal.
Yeah. So I mean, so autism is a disorder. It's not a disease. It's a disorder. Is what it is. Two sets of symptoms. So we talk about deficits in social communication associated with repetitive and restrictive behaviors, and that's how we have defined autism spectrum disorder.
And what is a restrictive behavior?
So it could be, so in the movie you see Ben Affleck at one point he's doing that's the child character, and he's doing this puzzle and he's finding, and he needs to finish, right? So it needs to be perfect, it needs to be the way it has to be, and he cannot find the last piece, and he gets very upset, probably from, you know, kind of that cognitive inflexibility that comes with restrictive behaviors, and you know, he also some of the sensory overload. They talk about the doctor talks about having kind of a safe environment for him, kind of sensory safe, so he can be introduced to some things that for other kids would be easier.
And is that an enlightening portrayal for audiences of what it's like to have a child with autism? Or is autism too many things to say this is what autism looks like?
Autism is too many things, I think, to say. I think when people think about a child with autism, you think a little bit of that, but the movie does very well. It shows you many kids that have autism, and they are all so very different. There's this phrase that everybody that works in the field and many families, it's by Dr. Stephen Shore, and he says, if you've met one child with autism, you've only met one child with autism, because they are very different. Because so many things can give you these deficits in social communication and repetitive and restrictive behavior. So for some kids, it might be, you know, lining up toys, and they have to be in a certain way. For other children, it might be, you know, insistent on a routine, or they have to have, you know, the same food every single day.
The Accountant is fictional and wildly entertaining, but a child who presents these symptoms at 10 years old and receives little or, you know, no treatment, what is that child's prognosis as an adult?
In this particular movie, you know, this dad has this crazy idea. He puts it like to this like hellish treatment, which is really abuse.
Yeah.
Right?
It's very hard to watch that part of
I know,
movie.
it's terrible, and the earlier you start with interventions, the better the prognosis, and we know that if you start by age 3 with early intervention, it really makes a difference in a child's life. You know, a lot of what is in the movie is like punishment, and that doesn't work. That doesn't help anyone, and it would be horrible.
And you mentioned that, I mean, it's traumatic what this child goes through. Is trauma ever good for a child?
Oh my God, never. Never. Trauma is not good for anyone. You know, a lot of movies, you know, have this, this hero that has this like very difficult background.
Yes,
and
we
he's
love this
resilient,
story.
and we all, you know, of course, we are humans. You want, not because you like the trauma, but because you like seeing this child overcome the trauma. And you know, in this movie, I was thinking, you know, this is because it's this beyond the autism. I think it's about the trauma. That's what I thought. You know, I think, you know, he was never allowed to have those like normal relationships as a child. He was never provided the support to overcome some of the limitations that he had because of having autism. It just made it worse. So although he's smart, and of course he's like resilient, you know, it leads, I think, to even more difficulties for him to, you know, connect the way he would wish to connect.
Now, The Accountant is a movie, but all through the 1960s and 70s, much of the treatment for autism focused on administering LSD, electric shock treatment, and punishment. I mean, how did that work out for patients?
How do you think it worked?
Just terrible, just tragic.
It's terrible. It's tragic. I think we've come a long way. I was reading an article on LSD relating to a talk that I'll give next week, and in 1966, and the conclusion of the study for these 8 kids is that they get better while they are on LSD.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry to laugh. That's
I know.
Horrifying.
Yeah, and we would never.
While they're on LSD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So ECT, electroconvulsive therapy, is actually, it's a good treatment when it's administered in a safe environment. Definitely not what I'm looking, that's, I think, like that, it scared a lot of people, but you don't use it for autism. So it's some patients with very severe depression that don't respond to medication do very well on ECT, and we don't have other treatments, and it's safe. And patients with schizophrenia, with very severe auditory hallucinations, or hallucinations that they are not responding to the treatment, they might also do well. Patients with catatonia, which is this condition where that is associated with mood disorders and schizophrenia.
But that's not associated with autism, right?
Catatonia, it can, but you wouldn't treat it. So this is not your treatment of choice. So you go there when the other treatments, don't work. But it can be a good, valuable treatment. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's not given bedside. It's given in an OR, an operating room, with an anesthesiology present. And it's good. And the LSD, definitely not.
Okay.
And punishment, I think we made the point that it's not good. But we've come, I'll tell you, I think, we've come a long way. But still, our treatments are far from perfect. They help, but they, for a short time, and they might have side effects. We do the best we can. And sometimes I think, and I even tell parents, maybe like in 200 years, the doctors will be like, oh my God, I cannot believe. But but it's what we have. It's safety and making sure that the patients do better, and compassion is the most important thing. So I think that's what we try to do.
People have been recording these symptoms forever, and the internet is full of speculations about characters or actual historical people who showed signs of autism. But it wasn't until 1911 that a Swiss psychiatrist named Eugene Bleuler began separating a specific set of symptoms previously associated with schizophrenia into a diagnosis that he called autism, from the Greek word for self and indicating the isolated personality. Autism and schizophrenia seem miles apart, right? But 1911 is little more than 100 years ago. Is psychiatry racing just as fast as the rest of medicine?
Psychiatry is at a point where we are starting to find biological windows to those diseases. So, for example, and even the movie talks about Fragile X, and there are other disorders like Rett syndrome, Phelan-McDermid syndrome. These are single gene disorders that have kind of a particular biological signature in the brain, and they are highly associated with autism. So not all the patients, like with Fragile X and Phelan-McDermid syndrome in particular, would have autism, but a high proportion of them do. And they are like very similar. So what we think is happening in the brain for either of them is different. So by studying, these particular single gene disorders that provide this window into what autism is, we can come up with better treatments.
In The Accountant, they talk about Fragile X syndrome. Can you explain what Fragile X syndrome is?
Yes. So Fragile X is actually the most common heritable cause of intellectual disability. Fragile X is genetic disorder. It's a single gene disorder. It comes from a deficiency of a protein that is coded in the X chromosome.
So it's a deficiency of a protein that's coded in the X chromosome.
So what happens is, boys, and it's much more common in boys because boys only have one X chromosome and then Y. So they inherit it from the mom, which is normally the one that carries, but because the mom has two X chromosomes, that
doesn't express itself?
It doesn't express, or they might have like a mild phenotype, like ADHD or anxiety or something behavioral that it's not quite the disorder. And Fragile X is highly associated with autism.
And we hear that aren't more boys autistic than girls?
Yeah.
Many
more boys are autistic with girls. So I think the field is also going at trying to, before we used to talk about the vulnerabilities that the boys have that make them more prone to develop autism. But another way to look at it is those protective factors that girls might have, that they have maybe some genetic vulnerabilities, but because they have also some protective factors,
they're less vulnerable.
They are less vulnerable to actually develop the disease.
The American Psychiatric Association removed the term Asperger's syndrome from its list of official diagnoses, subsuming those traits or symptoms under the broader term of autism spectral disorder. Was this in reaction to the Asperger's, the 217th episode of South Park in which Stan is diagnosed as having Asperger's after getting a flu shot?
Definitely the flu shot didn't cause it.
No. We'll touch on this. But do you know about this episode, right?
Yeah. I know.
Ass spelled quite differently than the usual Asperger's.
Although that would have been a good reason. And no, I mean it was taken out. I think because what it had done was it had tried. So going back to this idea that it's like so many different things that we're putting in the same basket.
Yeah.
I think previously they had identified these baskets, right? And they had said, a few fall under that umbrella of Asperger and a few fall under this particular umbrella. But, those groups were doing, again, the same, right? So there are so many different things that might cause what we used to call Asperger. So I think it was like, okay, let's stop, right? This is not working very well. Let's go back. Let's put everybody back in the same basket, and let's go to identifying, for the ones that we know exactly what it's causing it, like Fragile X, okay, we'll say they have autism spectrum disorder associated with Fragile X. And you can be even more specific, right, with mild intellectual disability or normal intellectual functioning. So it ends up being better when we think about treatments and interventions.
As a scientist, what do you think when pop culture puts its business in your science, as it did when vaccinations cause autism was a whole, rampant rumor and then debacle? What do you think of that?
Well, I mean, unfortunately, it didn't start from pop culture. It was an article that was published by a physician, and it was later
Was that
recalled.
in the 90s, this article was published?
I think in 1998.
And it was one article from one, UK doctor in the 90s?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that right? Okay.
One UK doctor in the 90s. It was a very small patient population. I don't know, it was a very small group. I don't think it even made like 10. And he published it, and then, of course, it caused this uproar. And they went back and looked at it, and he had adjusted the data. So it was he lost his license. And so we know this it's been.
Why do you think that one spurious report, or maybe even untrue report, was so sticky in our culture? Do you think it was because so many parents with children who were autistic wanted a cause, wanted to name something as a beginning? This is where it started and why?
I think I imagine you would ask yourself all the time, like, why? And then there's this answer. And then I think a little bit of what we talked about earlier about, these like initial treatments that came from a good place, but that were terrible, probably caused more harm. So I think there's a little bit of distrust sometimes of the medical community and doctors and pharmaceutical companies and where they're coming from, if they have like the best interest of patients and families in their mind. So I think it's easy. It ends up being like kind of an easy target because sometimes it doesn't have like the best history. We want answers. And people want, and there weren't any. And I think initially it was not a crazy thought. The truth is that it's mainly a genetic. It's the psychiatric or behavioral health condition with the highest degree of heritability. It's very, very high. But there's still a piece of it that comes from the environment, and we haven't done a very good job on identifying what it is. Like we're trying. People that work in this, they're trying to, to look at different things. What were these kids exposed to? Why, one sibling expressed it and the other one didn't. But we really don't have answers. So, when I think vaccines were initially brought up, maybe it wasn't like a crazy thought. But since then, it's been, proven time and again.
We hear in the trailer the doctor tell Chris's father, your son has more in common with Einstein and Mozart than he has with us. Yeah. For people with high functioning autism, is there a connection between difficulty socializing and great genius?
I don't think like you would say like for all of them, and I think like, you know, some of them that they have a skill, and it really comes from, you know, this thing that can be like a quality, right? They like he's like, I need to finish it, so that probably has pushed him throughout his life to go to that extra step, to read that extra book, to learn that extra mathematical equation. So it can be a limitation, but it can also be, if used, you know, well and with the support of your parents, you know, could be positive. So I would say more that there have been geniuses in history that maybe were in the spectrum, rather than saying that everybody that is high functioning in the spectrum will necessarily. So, yeah.
Okay, spoiler alert for anyone who has not seen the movie, I'm going to talk about the ending. There's an offstage character we meet through her voice, and that voice is clear and witty and full of affection and concern. And when we meet the person behind the voice, we discover that character is unable to communicate verbally, but brilliant on the computer.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful movie character.
Yeah.
And in reality, how much of
It's
autism
lovely.
is about communication?
It's the core deficit that it's that difficulty that they have. So you work trying to help them find ways to communicate. So the ways we communicate, they come innately to us. Nobody teaches a newborn to make eye contact. You don't teach your 1-year-old to point. They just do it. You don't teach them to imitate you.
Yeah.
They just one day, you know, pick up a brush and start like playing that they're brushing themselves or playing with a phone. You don't need to. It just comes innately.
And boy, when your kids start imitating you, are you in trouble? Because you're like, oh, I say that.
Oh my God,
anyway.
yeah, I know. And when they start talking and they repeat actually
And
what
so
you say.
this doesn't happen innately for autistic children?
No. So a lot of these things, so, you know, some of the early signs, they're not making eye contact, they're not pointing, they're not imitating, you know, they kind of respond like a stool.
For first-time parents. Because if you have a second child, you know what to expect. But that must be a challenge to recognize that your child needs help, and the sooner the better.
Yeah, I think it's very hard, and you don't know, and sometimes, you know, it's hard as a parent, you know, do I want to make, you know, is this really a big thing and I need to make something about it, or you know, it's nothing, or, you know, some people I think are worried that if they bring them in and they start getting services, it's going to like impact their life.
But what's interesting that I've heard from you is, as you say, we think most children gain these qualities innately, and they're so intuitive, right? We don't think, you and I aren't thinking about making eye contact, but the fact that autistic children and adults can be taught to read emotion and taught to sort of harness social cues. That's both hopeful and fascinating. So literally, you would say to an autistic child, like, okay, if someone turns away from you, it probably means he or she doesn't want to talk anymore. Or if someone smiles, it means they like you. Is that how literal it is?
Yeah. Or this face means that they are angry, and you help them recognize emotions first. Like the simple ones, maybe they will have a hard time with. Like the more complex one, being proud. You know, that's like probably like a harder one. Yes, so you know, we can all learn things that are hard for us, right? If we were living in a musical world, I wouldn't be able to communicate with anyone. It would be a disaster. But maybe if I had been taught since I was like 6 months or 8 months, you know, and developed that part of my brain that it's, I assure you, not developing normally.
Right. You would be singing to me now. Right.
Yeah, exactly. I would probably, and you know, to a natural musician, it will always feel maybe a little bit odd or something that it's not quite right. Yeah. But I would probably have been able to. So that's what we try to do. You know, they need these skills because we live in this social world, and you know, and it makes them happier, I guess.
In the 1988 film Rain Man with Dustin Hoffman, a subplot in the film was where and how Hoffman's character Raymond would live. Yeah. Fast forward to 2011, the film Fly Away, which stars Beth Broderick as a single mother making a decision about putting her adolescent autistic child into a facility.
Up. Over, that's it, that's right. Good job, bud. Mandy, Daddy's here.
Mandy Pants!
Gets her first dose at 1 o'clock.
You're off o'clock, babe. Relax. Take some time to, maybe get your hair done.
Here we go.
For people on the autism spectrum, how much of their success is determined by where and how they live?
Yeah, I mean, it's a very big piece, but the services they get, how early they get it, the support they receive. And, for parents, that know that their children will need, support all of their lives. Some of them, might, be able to, keep, stay with them at home, and some others might find that, they would benefit more from living in, a supported or, community with other kids with kind of similar, abilities, that they function the same way, where they can also make friends and they be supported. So I think that's very important and something that families are, often thinking about. How can I help my child, be independent at some stage,
but be
if
also
they can.
supported.
But in the most supportive and holding environment, yes, right.
Pilar, that's all we have time for.
Okay.
Thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
You can find out more on this and other subjects on our Science Goes to the Movies Facebook page. And if you want to watch past episodes, check us out at www.cuny.tv under the Science tab.